In 2024, some USA destinations are more than just places to visit. They are set to be unforgettable. These will enchant you with their colorful sights, breathtaking sceneries, and outdoor activities, so cool that they cannot be missed. But which cities lead this race? Based on the highly recommended and media-hyped destinations, you might be surprised. Watch to learn where, in 2024, your next amazing journey will be waiting for you. Number 10 on our list is Austin, Texas, often dubbed the live music capital of the world, and for good reason. Multiple venues in Austin include a roster of musical genres that range from rock to blues to jazz to country. The music industry here is legendary. However, Austin is much more than just a music city. Today, 2024, the city's culinary culture is alive and well, with new eateries and food trucks around every corner offering visitors just a taste of Texas's robust history in food. The city also has its very own natural spring-fed pool, the Barton Springs Pool, that is perfect for spending time outdoors. And if you're going to be around in the spring, do not miss the annual Zilker Park Kite Festival, where hundreds of colorful kites of all shapes and sizes take to the sky. Ranked at number 9 is San Diego, California, a city that sees the sun every day of the year almost. With its beautiful beaches and relaxed atmosphere, this city provides the perfect venue to just chill. But there is more to this city than that. San Diego is fast becoming the cultural capital in 2024. This year, as you go through Balboa Park, there are more than enough refreshing art exhibits and historical celebrations lined up. Take a stroll along Seaport Village, a waterfront with merely fabulous views. Ready to explore something a little quainter? Walk through Little Italy and indulge in your food with an Italian twist. Visiting the world-famous San Diego Zoo, with over 3,500 species, should definitely be on the order of business for a family trip. This experience is unforgettable. The next stop in our travels is Nashville, Tennessee, a city that pulses to the beat of country music. Unforgettable legends and fresh talent alike take the stage at places like the world-renowned Grand Ole Opry, and in lively honky-tonks that keep on going all day and all night. Yet music isn't the only thing that gets this Southern belle moving. In 2024, cultural development in Nashville will boom, with an extension to the Johnny Cash Museum among many new galleries and museums opening their doors. Visit Centennial Park, which contains a full-scale reproduction of the Parthenon, or make your way to East Nashville and enjoy some of the alternative clubs and live music venues that line the streets. From history lovers through foodies to music aficionados, Nashville has a little something for everyone. The 7th most livable city is Portland, Oregon, a city distinguished by its eco-friendly style and a little quirkiness. There's a reason Portland's mantra is "Keep Portland Weird." From fun neighborhoods to quirky independent bookstores and bustling farmers markets, the city has loads of personality. With tranquil oases like the International Rose Test Garden, offering some peace from the hubbub of city life, Portland still leads the way in sustainability in 2024. It offers a variety of activities that appeal to the interest of visitors, such as a thriving craft beer scene with famous food carts, making this city a perfect destination for foodies. Portland's coffee culture is second to none, with many of its coffee shops serving some of the finest brews across the nation. So if you are a fan of coffee, this is the place for you. In 2024, Portland is an experience rather than just being a place to be. There simply is no need to introduce Miami, Florida. In addition to its great beaches and exciting nightlife, the rich cultural scene is what makes Miami the ideal location for any person who wants to enjoy the sun and learn about Latin American culture. Well, years after making this promise, with events like Art Basel, the art sector in Miami is booming, gaining worldwide attention from collectors and artists 24 years later. A visit to Little Havana is a must to get an actual taste of Cuban food and experience the pulsating atmosphere of the district. Every art lover should definitely keep Wynwood Walls on their radar, an open-air gallery with some really amazing murals done by the best street artists across the world. Of course, you can't miss a visit to world-renowned South Beach, against the picture-perfect backdrop of Art Deco buildings and waves glistening in the sun while you're here in Miami. The fifth best destination in the country is Chicago, Illinois, more colloquially known as the Windy City. It has a little bit of everything: remarkable architecture, world-class museums, and an evolving food scene. Chicago in 2024, new exhibits at the Art Institute, a redeveloped riverfront neighborhood, and riveting views of the skyline. Take a boat tour down the Chicago River and learn about the history of its rich architecture, or stroll through Millennium Park and take a photo with the Bean. And most definitely, before you leave, try Chicago's famous deep dish pizza. Locals' favorites include Giordano's and Lou Malnati's. Whether it is the first or 10th time for you to visit Chicago, this city will always surprise you. It's hard not to visit New Orleans, Louisiana. There isn't any other place that offers the same blend of French, Spanish, Creole influences, with a storied history and a music-filled culture that can really make New Orleans stand out for its cultural experience. With events such as Jazz Fest and Mardi Gras, visitors from everywhere bring the city to life in 2024 more than ever before. Stroll through the historic French Quarter, buzzing with the sounds of jazz, or spend an easy, relaxed afternoon in the Garden District, where you can view some of the prettiest and oldest homes the city has in store. And don't forget the Café du Monde for its legendary bayonets, a New Orleans tradition, topped with a mountain of powdered sugar. From the music to the food to the history, there's nothing that won't make New Orleans a city that you will leave craving for more. No wonder Seattle, Washington takes our third spot. This gem of the Pacific Northwest is known for its staggering natural beauty, high-tech industry, and pretty active cultural scene. Seattle's music and arts industry is set to boom in 2024, with new galleries and venues popping up all over the city. Start your day off at Pike Place Market for the famous fish throw and sample some fresh seafood on offer. Or climb that iconic Space Needle to get an overview of the entire city from this vantage point. Art lovers won't want to miss the Chihuly Garden and Glass exhibit featuring the stunning work of glass artist Dale Chihuly. If you're a coffee lover, Seattle has one of the highest coffee cultures in the world, with many shops serving up some of the best cups of joe you've ever tasted. The runner-up is Boston, Massachusetts, a lovely town steeped in history. Boston, being one of the oldest cities in the country, offers a unique blend of the old with the new. Here, modern skyscrapers and very old buildings sit together. Boston still remains at the top of the bucket list in 2024 for history buffs and culture vultures. Tour the beautiful neighborhoods of Beacon Hill and Back Bay, which have some of the most beautiful streets in America. Walk 2.5 miles on the Freedom Trail, which meanders past 16 of the city's most historic sites. Sports fans shouldn't miss Fenway Park, home field of the Boston Red Sox. If you're traveling in the fall, be sure to check out the fantastic fall foliage New England is famous for. Last but certainly not least, it's New York City, a city that really needs no introduction, put at the head of our list. It would be understandable why all of this keeps the Big Apple at the top of everyone's list of places to visit. Travelers from around the world pick New York City as their 2024 destination because it's more energetic than ever and full of new restaurants, attractions, and cultural events. Dreams really do come true in New York City, from the tranquility of Central Park to the energy of Times Square lights. See a Broadway play, visit world-renowned museums, such as the Museum of Modern Art, or just wander around the different neighborhoods of New York City, all so distinct from one another. Of course, a visit to the very top of the State Building is an absolute must during your New York trip, just so it will give you the most striking views over the city that never sleeps. Here are our top 10 American cities to visit in 2024. From the iconic buildings of New York City to lively New Orleans, throbbing with culture, and finally, Boston, steeped in history, each one of these places has truly special things to offer. We hope you have a great voyage wherever it takes you. Press that bell button, thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get more travel-related content. Happy travels!